A stable full of Shetland ponies? Is this food? Is this fun? I mean, a case of Wonka bars? Do they even make these anymore? Like, what? Wait, where are you going?
Hey.
Hey, Jason.
What's happening?
Man, going over the rider for these monsters, it's nuts. Like, I don't even get my own trailer.
Yeah,
Like,
all right. Well, you can do that later.
we should do it
Later.
now.
Hey, wait up.
No more punches in the face? Oh, that's not gonna fly.
Dance like the moves that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a sing-along key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey! Oh man, if I don't came and told me, son.
And now a man who dances with monsters, Jason Suel.
Yeah, everybody, welcome to Later with Jason Suel. Woo! Lot of energy in the room right now.
Peppy.
Lots of peppy. Lots of exciting things happening right here on this episode of, Northwest Arkansas's arts and entertainment program, Later with Jason Suel. So happy to have you along on the ride. Woo! Folks, I think that just right off the bat, I want to get into a new segment we've introduced this season called Mailbag, because we got a really interesting letter waiting for us. So let's go straight to it. Mailbag.
With the most, and when you ride a post, it's gonna wind up in the mailbag.
So, Jason, I got a question.
Yeah.
How long are you gonna keep calling it new until it's just our segment mailbag?
Man, come on, it's new. It's still new. People
Okay.
are still getting used to it,
Okay.
right?
Fresh.
These guys
fresh.
are still getting used to playing the song. I think that's what I'm covering
Once
today.
they learn the song, then it's, yeah.
So, letter coming to us. In this letter, this person has observed that we have a lot of monsters on the show. A lot of monsters
We do.
back there in the closet.
And you're
So,
abusive to all of them.
well, the question is, where do your monsters go during the segments when they're not used? That's the question. And I want to let you folks know that we don't really know. They have their own green room back there. One of them occasionally comes out. We have a little bit of a jam session. But that's all we know. But hopefully we're going to find out more about what these monsters are doing back there in future episodes of Later with Jason Suel. Yep, sorry about that. We got a lot of exciting stuff happening, and one of the things that I'm really thrilled about is the chef that we have on the program.
I'm
Chef
thrilled.
Stephen Brooks is joining us.
You could smell the smells that we're smelling.
Absolutely, this is great.
pork.
You might know Stephen from his program on AETN, Saturdays at 5 p.m., Cook with Brooks. Chef Stephen Brooks, what are we going to be making over there at the chef's table today?
I did my own barbecue sauce, a new little version I'm doing. I got ribs for you. I also have pork butt, local product.
Oh, yes.
I applaud you, sir.
Thank you.
The
Thank you very
studio
much.
is thrilled to have Chef Brooks. So, we're going to get into talking about some movie stars later on. But speaking of movie stars and kind of cool things that are happening, Fruit Loops recently partnered with Burger King to release a Fruit Loop flavored milkshake.
Where have we progressed as a society where we're like, we need Cheetos dipped in chicken nuggets,
We got to
man.
throw it together.
Yeah, let's
and
do it.
Recently I asked Reese how she liked to eat her milkshake, and she told me with her spoon. Huh?
Hello.
Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
Here to talk all things Bentonville Film Fest, we've got one of the co-founders of the Bentonville Film Fest, Trevor Drinkwater, joining us in the house. Awesome. Round of applause for Trevor Drinkwater, folks. Yes, so we got Chef Brooks, we got Trevor, we got musical guests, we got comedy, all happening right here on Later. Stick around, we got more coming up after this.
So I decided to open Free Ride in Bentonville after all of my travels, having a corporate job, going from coast to coast. Wanted to stay healthy on the road, so I sought out emerging, up-and-coming studios, new fitness concepts that I thought would challenge me and keep me active while I was traveling. And noticed that all these big box gyms kept going in and out of business, and there wasn't anything in our area like Free Ride that offered indoor cycling and bar. So spin is definitely a cardiovascular class. So it's all about getting your heart rate up. It's all about getting that burn, burning the most calories. Whereas bar is more of the strength class. So they complement each other because you need both. Your body needs to have both. It fuses Pilates, yoga stretches with it, and strength as well. So that's why they're great complements to each other. Being physically fit is so healthy, not just for your body, but for your mind also. We have a slogan, free your mind, free your body, free your soul. And that is really the framework of who we are and what our classes are about. We provide a very personal level of service here. We develop relationships with our clients. We know what's going on in their lives. We know what hurdles they have to get over to come into class. We know if they've got any injuries. We can tailor our classes specifically with movements that will help rehabilitate injuries that they might have. And it's just a level of service that for us is so important to be able to establish those relationships with our clients because we care about them, and it's more than just checking in at the gym. You know, here we're all rallying for you, whether it's to lose weight, whether it's to run in that half marathon, or whatever your goal is. Right. We're aware of it, and we're cheering you on with each class.
Later with Jason Suel is proudly presented by Sam's Furniture. For the largest selection of quality name brand furniture at everyday guaranteed low prices, get it at Sam's.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Later with Jason Suel here. Now, this is a new desk. I just have to point out, this is the first time I think our
Fancy
audience is going to
desk.
see
I like
this
that your
desk.
bow tie matches the desk.
I planned this all. I did a little, only slight bit of pre-planning before this episode.
For the first time.
For the first time, we want to thank our friends at Old Buildings LLC for providing this furniture.
Our friends at home don't notice is inlaid in the desk are little bow ties.
That's
just
right.
For you.
Absolutely. Yeah, we might get a shot of that for you. Yeah, we want to thank them. And joining us now at the desk that we have just spoken of is co-founder of the Bentonville Film Fest and the CEO of ARC Entertainment, Trevor Drinkwater, everybody. Round of applause. Trevor Drinkwater's here. Trevor Drinkwater. I'm going to drink water just to celebrate the fact that you're here.
I'm sure you never heard that
No,
growing up.
never. First 10 years of my career, I worked for Perrier, so I sold water.
Of course.
Right? You have to.
You were meant for it.
So, hey, let's talk, first of all, about BFF, because it's coming up real soon. A lot of exciting things kicking off. This is, how many years is this?
We're coming into our third year.
Third year?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be exciting. Talk to us about it. Love to know more.
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind. You know, this whole idea came up about 4 years ago when I was in a meeting with Louis Greth at Walmart, and he was trying to figure out how to really use his position in Hollywood to amplify some of the corporate responsibilities that Walmart has, which are pretty impressive. And one of their big ones is support of women and minority-owned businesses.
Absolutely.
So this idea came up, and he said, "What do you think about a film festival?" And I'm like, "That is a brilliant idea."
Yeah.
So it was great, because I've been coming to Bentonville for almost my whole career, so over 20 years. And I saw the progression of Northwest Arkansas in the arts, and it felt to me like it was the perfect opportunity. And then, everybody has famous friends. And
so yours happens to be Gina Davis.
Yeah, it happens to be Gina Davis. And I had been following her before this idea came up. We became friends, and I was watching all the work that she had been doing with her institute, which is focused on how women are portrayed on screen. And it really came out of when she had her daughter, who is now 15, same age as my daughter. And she was watching children's programming when her daughter Alize was 2 years old, and noticed that on these programs that are designed to inspire kids, most of the characters were men. And she saw just this world that didn't have women in it, and it felt like, hey, that's not the best thing in the world for my daughter to see as she's growing up. The great thing about Gina is that she decided she wasn't going to kind of get the community to rise up and be critical. She felt like because of her influence in Hollywood, she could call up the head of the studios and say, hey, did you notice this? This is something you should really fix. And what happened was, to a person, the studio heads were like, no, I didn't notice, and actually that is something I want to fix.
Catch more flies with honey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's how it all started.
Yeah,
So
that's
it came
great.
together.
And here we are 3 years into it.
Yep.
And it's
3 years
growing
in.
by leaps and bounds.
Oh, wow.
It is. The thing that's interesting is it started as a film festival, but really when you look across all forms of medium, whether it's digital content or TV shows or music or books, it all has the same problem in terms of how it represents diversity and inclusion.
So here are a couple of things we got to do before we let you go. The first thing here is a segment we call That Old Fad. That's right.
Yeah.
It's time for That Old Fad, everybody.
Step back into the past.
This is Bo is our curator of all things of the
outdated.
past. All things outdated. Look at his clothes, and so he sealed.
You don't
this
like the
envelope.
zebra tie? What's wrong with you?
You know I love it. You know
Those
I
are
love
in
it.
now, right?
They
Yeah.
are. I'm gonna make them in.
There you go.
Absolutely. So maybe you have some experience with this old fad, Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Oh, yeah. I
you
love
remember
that
those
one.
things?
I love those, yeah.
Did you have a set of those?
Did you have a set?
I did. You know what's funny about that? My father was a toy salesman, but he kind of liked to import toys that didn't always work. So every Christmas, I would get more toys than
All the
anybody
broken
else.
toys. Do you
mean
And they would all
broken?
be broken. They would
Okay,
not
that's
work.
awesome.
So we'd
It's like
get
the
Rocket
father
Socket
from the
robots,
Gremlins.
the head would not pop up.
Yeah,
You know? So,
yes. So they're just going
Yeah,
at
they're
each other
going
for
at it,
hours.
nothing, right.
No,
Yeah.
That
no
was his
reach
plan.
each
He's like,
other.
he'll never get tired of these.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, and another, we asked this of all of our guests. Trevor Drinkwater, we need to know what your spirit animal is.
My spirit animal.
Yeah, an animal that you think encompasses your spirit.
Yeah.
You and this animal are kindred in some way.
So I have on my desk a turtle, which you wouldn't think would be a
I think
a
that's
good one,
fantastic.
right? So, the thing about a turtle is when they get on their back, they have to struggle really hard to get flipped back over. So it's all about kind of when you're, in diversity, how do you really kind of get yourself back up?
Oh
So,
my goodness, I
So there you
love
go.
it.
I
You're
know.
bringing a
Yeah.
whole other layer. I mean, I thought you
I
were
was
going to
gonna say cheetah or something,
yeah.
right?
Well, even with turtle, you could have ninja turtle, you
Yeah,
could have,
right,
karate
right.
chopped your way
Yeah.
out of there. But
Yeah.
instead, we talk about getting on your back and working hard
flipping
to
it over.
struggle and
Yeah.
flipping it over.
Yep.
That's great. Hey, we're
Yep.
excited about the Bentonville Film Fest. Thanks so much
And
for
you are
taking the time.
you are new BFF.
There we go.
Yeah.
I like that.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
That is so cheesy.
Well, hey, you can't be the only one having the lame jokes at the front of the monologue.
Right.
I gotta
I'm
have
glad-
a few of them.
I'm glad you're joining the club. Stick around, folks. We got more coming up right here on Later.
Galactic Raiders!
Sir, we are receiving a crucial message from headquarters.
Captain, I believe you may have been sent a message from headquarters.
Oh, really? I don't see it. All I see is that I've had 4 appointments today. Ooh, I've taken 372 steps.
Galactic Raiders!
Our musical guest lost 21 pounds, had a parasite, lived on an island on a little show you might know as Survivor. And now she's here to perform for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Baylor Wilson performing Good Love.
Hey.
Hey, were you there the whole time?
Yeah, I've been here.
Cool.
We've been dancing, romancing to the beat around the bush. But this time, I feel like we might need a little push. Baby, let's try to fall into what feels right. We can go slow, but we both know tonight's our night. So give me that good love, 'cause you know that I want it. Some of that feels right stuff. Yeah, I know you got it. Baby boy, once you're turning me on like that, you better come on, get it and don't turn back. Make sure you're giving me all you have of that real good, feel good love. Oh yeah. Well, all the small things and the small talk, we don't need none of that, no. No uptight date night, candlelight dinner at the table all the way in the back. Baby, oh, I doesn't have to beg and plead. So if you're seeing every little thing I'm seeing, just give it what I need and give me that good love. 'Cause you know that I want it. Some of that feels right stuff. Yeah, I know you got it. Baby boy, once you're turning me on like that, you better come on, get it and don't turn You're giving me all you have, that real good, feel good love. Oh, yeah. Good love, better than, I'm feeling lovesick, baby, be my medicine. 11-11 wish, we've been standing here kissing, souls becoming one, thinking what we've been missing, holding me so tight, loving me so right. I don't wanna be wrong, this loving will make a song tonight. So pull me closer, baby, kiss me on the shoulder. Lately I've been lonely, waiting for someone to hold me. I think me and you could use some love. Give me that good, good love, 'cause you know that I want it, some of that feels right stuff. Yeah, I know you got it, baby boy, once you're turning me on like that, you better come on, get it and don't turn back. Make sure you're giving me all you have, that real good, feel good love. Oh yeah. Good, good love. Give me that love. Give me that good, good, good love. Give me that love. Give me that good, good love. Yeah. That real good, feel good love. Yeah.
Whether it's butt or the ribs, y'all gonna break out your bibs for Chef Bro.
Love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
you love it? You got your own theme song.
That's awesome, man. I love it.
I want to break out my bib right now. We got pork butt, we've got
Oh my gosh.
ribs.
Tell
Yes.
us about it.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
This is from the Hannah Ranch in Bentonville. Really a nice family. They're doing a great job with it. And you know, the trick to it is to make sure that that bone comes right out of there.
Look at that butt
Let's
handling.
see.
Look at that, just
Pretty
to
juicy.
see the steam
Pretty
coming out of
juicy.
there. That is some juicy stuff. Oh,
Yeah,
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 man.
I'm gonna eat another blueberry and
Give me
pretend.
a towel there, paper towel there. Let me
There you go.
just clean this
Look, when we
guy
have paper
up real
towels in
quick.
this program, we know the food is good. Every
Oh
time.
man.
And I made my own barbecue sauce. This is a little
I'm
recipe
standing on
I've
top
been,
of it. It smells so good. What,
I've been
what's the
working
secret?
with.
Can you tell us a little, just one ingredient that's just like,
I'll tell you, the spice in there is actually an Asian ingredient, sambal. It's chili garlic paste.
Chili garlic paste.
sambal.
Nice.
And it gives it a nice, just a nice heat, a little bit of sweet, man, and it's just a southern kind of Alabama boy,
Does
man.
smell great.
Alabama boy, man,
So-
bringing it. I love it.
Oh, dude.
Throw
Can
it
I-
right in there.
Oh
You've been
man.
picking at the fruit. Why don't
Can
you
I give
take
it one
some
of
that?
these?
Yeah, you
a
dunk it
little
in
dunk?
there, yeah, absolutely.
And
Oh, I gotta sit down.
What do you think?
Oh my gosh.
just made a new BFF.
You
That's
did.
good.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, guys, you don't get any band.
They
Just
do
for
a
me.
good
Just
job.
us.
And
Just
so-
us.
these ribs,
You got the
what?
ribs also.
Man, these are, I love these.
So as you're doing this, talk to us a little bit about your program. You started Cook with Brooks. It's on AETN, 5 p.m. on Saturdays.
Yes.
Farm to Table, talking about Arkansas. Yeah, fill us in. What's been happening?
We, the production company, my guys at Bod High Productions,
Yeah.
Downtown Rogers operation.
Yeah.
Jeremy and I worked together at KNWA.
Right.
And we did a bunch of episodes together. We
Sure.
kind of had a good connection
Yeah.
going, and it just worked real good.
Yeah.
And it was a great progression from what we were doing.
Yeah.
And we wanted to step it up. We wanted to talk about farms and chefs and foodies and,
Yeah.
and just anything Arkansas food. So
Yeah, that's great. And
We're
there's so
doing
much
that.
happening
Every time
here.
I'm at the gym, your show's on. And I'm just like, gotta lose this weight, gotta stop eating. And then I see you up there making this delicious food, and I'm like, I gotta work harder so I can eat more. So I can eat more.
Yeah.
Every time.
well, I mean,
You work out at 5 p.m. on Saturdays. I need to remember this. We've got to assault you with a gorilla camera.
You can go keep running, fatty. Yeah.
So it's good, man. I'm lucky to get to do what I do. I'm not a TV person. I'm just a chef that's been doing it a long time.
A great
and
chef, not just a
so
chef,
I'm,
right?
you know,
So this is great. So we're going to get to taste some of your ribs. Now, I have a question. How long did you cook or smoke these things?
my wife and I had a dinner party to go to last night, so
Yeah.
I started about 8 o'clock. and was done this morning when I packed to come down
You
here.
packed to come here. That is
Overnight.
amazing.
Tucked them into a little meat bed.
Set the alarm every 2 hours.
And there you go. Yeah.
Just for y'all.
Oh
I mean,
my gosh,
I
we're so
stayed up
privileged.
late just for you boys.
Spoiled.
For
I
us.
mean, you know.
Spoiled.
Huh? All right.
The musicians too. I mean, that's
where's my
what I
bib?
wanted to do originally. So I got to take care of those guys.
And those guys wrote you your own song. Now you have the theme song. You can take that onto your program with you if you want.
Yep.
You've made your bib.
Got my bib.
Before we
Set.
before we leave this episode, I think we're gonna get a chance to try this meat.
Yes,
Does that sound good?
Y'all
yeah.
better eat it. Absolutely.
Oh, we're going to. Stick around, folks. We got more coming up right here on Later. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on Later with Jason Suel. Hey, you can find us out there on your social media platforms. We're out there. Like us, follow us, find us at laterwithjasonsuel.com. Send us a message. We'd love to hear from you. And you know who we really loved hearing from today are these guests who made it down to the studio and the ribs. We want to thank Trevor Drinkwater.
Chef Stephen Brooks.
And A Plate O' Meats. See you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a
Look at this.
crocodile.